Okay, can we do lanes 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 for diving, please? And the middle 2 lanes for continuous swimming. So lanes 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 for diving, and the middle 2 lanes for continuous swimming. You've got just over 10 minutes left of this warm-up. Coaches and team managers, if you start sending heats 1 to 8 to marshalling for the women's 50-metre butterfly event, which is event 351. So if you send the first 8 heats, please, to marshalling. Thank you. If anybody in the spectator area would be able to help with the marshalling this afternoon, we have only got 2 people marshalling. If one person could make yourselves known to me here, then that would be great. So we just need one more person to help marshal this afternoon, please.
Yeah, just a quick another score update actually from the rugby union. If we've got any Welsh fans in, close your ears now. Ireland 24, Wales 3. Oh dear.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's made me feel really happy this afternoon.
Sorry, Ian. Sorry. Can't help myself.
As I said just then, if anybody of the spectators is able to help with marshalling this afternoon, we are very thin on the ground for marshals. We've only got 2 people marshalling downstairs. So if you could make yourself known to me, the Welsh one on the mic, then that would be great. So if you could just, anybody would be able to help with the marshalling, please come and see me here and we can tell you what you need to do. Thanks for your help.
You've got 4 minutes left of the warm-up. Gentlemen, last 4 minutes of the warm-up. So as I said, you've still got 3 minutes left, lads. You can continue warm up. 3 minutes left. Final time for our spectators this afternoon. If you please make sure we keep the noise to a minimum whilst we're getting the races underway. After that, scream, shout, clap your hands, stamp your feet, do whatever you want. Plenty of encouragement for the swimmers. As always, start list and results can be found at swimlancashire.org.uk, and you'll also find a live link which will take you through to YouTube. If you do have any messages of good luck, birthdays, thank yous, whatever it may be, go on Twitter, hashtag LancsChamps23, and we'll get them read out for you throughout the afternoon. So as we said, we've got the ladies starting off with a 50 fly. We've got the men's 100 breaststroke, the ladies 800 free. Then we go back to the men and the 100 breaststroke finals, and finishing off day number 3 will be the ladies and the 50-metre butterfly. As we said, if you weren't here this morning, we had some absolutely amazing finals. Hopefully we will get more of the same this afternoon. As we said, got around about 90 seconds left for the boys.
Last 60 seconds of this warm-up, last 60 seconds. Okay, boys, if you clear the pool now, please. Your warm-up is now over. So welcome to session 6 of the Lancashire County Championships 2023. Before we start, can we give a big round of applause to all the officials and the volunteers who have made these weekends possible. And introducing your referees for this afternoon, we've got Kath Cottam. And joining Kath is Janice Whittle. And your starter for this afternoon is Andy Charlesworth. We will be starting the afternoon with event 351, which is the women's open 50-metre butterfly. We've got 26 heats in this one. And we're getting ready to go with heat number 1. In heat 1, lane 1, we've got Esme Cunliffe. In lane 2, Daisy Morgan Hayes. Lane 3 is Erin Morris. Lane 4, Erin McHugh. Lane 5, Sadie Lazenby Tracy. And lane 6 is Martha Baxter. Team managers and coaches, please can we send heat 9 to 12 to Marshall, please?
Okay, so all these girls in the 10 and 11 year age group, all entries of 41 and a very low 42. At the moment, looking in the pool, it's very close between all the swimmers as they make their way towards the final 5 metres. Lanes 2, 3 and 5 are leading the way at the moment. But as they come under, who will take the touch? It is Sadie Lazenby Tracy. Second, Erin McHugh. And third, Daisy Morgan Hayes. Just wait for that to be confirmed. Okay, all confirmed, heat 2.
And in heat 2, lane 1 is Evie Green, lane 2 is Olivia Koskar, lane 3 is Lucy Leslie, lane 4 Isla Assel, lane 5 Ria Wilkinson, and lane 6 is Isla Liptrot.
So again, entry times are 39 through to 41. Youngest swimmer is Isla Liptrot at 10, and Lucy Leslie is your 12-year-old. So at the minute, very close. If I was going to be guessing, it'll be the City of Salford swimmer in lane number 2. And Olivia, as she comes underneath, she's going to touch the wall this time. A time of 37.32. She's followed by Ria Wilkinson and Lucy Leslie third. There we are. All confirmed. We move on to heat 3.
Heat 3, lane 1, Oliver Fothergill, lane 2, Sienna Wrigley, lane 3, Lucy Jepson, lane 4, Alina Phillips, lane 5, Ellen Jones, and lane 6 is Sophia Davis.
So a couple of messages. Emily Moore's watching her cousin William Moore. Thank you for that. And also, go on, Holly Baker, 1 medal in already, butterfly to go, 1 proud auntie watching you. Thank you very much to them. So at the moment, you're looking at lanes 2 and 3, Sienna and Lucy. And it is lane number 3, the Leyland Barracuda swimmer, who's going to come under to touch the wall this time, 37.04. Eleanor Fothergill, 38.62, and Sienna Wrigley, 39 exactly. Again, just waiting for confirmation on that one. Okay, all confirmed. We move to heat 4.
In heat 4, lane 1, Esme Moore, lane 2, Grace Mackenzie, lane 3, Andrea Cosma, lane 4, Alexis Aspin, lane 5, Pink Lily Tarek, lane 6, Ida Augustine, and coaches and team managers, please could you send heats 13 to 18 to Marshall.
So in heat number 4, lanes 1 and 6 are your 11-year-olds, everybody else is 12. At the moment, looks like the orange hat, Grace Mackenzie of Blackpool Aquatics, who's leading the way in lane number 2. And it is Grace who's going to come under to touch the wall in a great time of 36.11. Ida Augustine next, 37.12, and Pink Lily Tarek at 37.58 rounds off your 1, 2 and 3. They are confirmed, heat number 5.
In heat 5, lane 2 is Bethany Macumberry, lane 3 Eva Turner, lane 4 Holly Warburton, lane 5 Erica Wells, and lane 6 is Layla Dolan.
So 11-year-old is Erica Wells, everyone else is I'm Bethany McLembe, and then we got the rest at 12. Entry time is 35 through to 37. A little bit closer this one as they make their way in towards the final 15 metres. It looks like it's Holly Warburton carrying on her great form so far, who is leading this heat. And she will take this heat in a time of 34.37. Wow, Eva Turner 35.69 and Erica Wells 36.42. Just waiting on confirmation. There we go. We move on to heat 6.
In heat 6, lane 1 is Elsie Kay, lane 2 is Megan Hacking, lane 3 is Bonnie Caruthers, lane 4 is Camilla Holland, lane 5 is Robin Salis, and lane 6 is Emily Rowe.
So Elsie's an 11-year-old, a couple of 12-year-olds, Camilla Holland and Emily Rowe. The rest are 13. Entry times are 34 high and low 35s. Hard to tell at the moment. I'll be going with Bonnie Caruthers of Ramsdale if I was a betting man who seemed to be out in front. But it is close, it will come down to the touch. Let's have a look. Bonnie Caruthers 33.70, Megan Hacking 34.19, Robin Salis 34.35. They are confirmed, heat 7.
Heat 7, lane 1, Isabella Bonfield, lane 2, Megan Billington, lane 3, Olivia Ellis, lane 4, Neve Whittaker, and lane 5 is Lily Hanran.
So, she had a great start, she's still out in front, that's lane 5, Lily Hanrahan. But lane 4's not far behind in Neve Whittaker of the Burnley Bobcats. So as they come through to touch the wall, let's have a look. Lily Hanrahan 33.51, Olivia Ellis 34.29, Neve Whittaker 34.33. They are confirmed heat number 8.
In Heat 8, lane 1 is Chloe Whittington, lane 2 is Evelyn Flanagan, lane 3 is Laura David Caterino, lane 4 is Lauren Deney, lane 5 is Laurie Whittaker, and lane 6 is Zoe Newitt.
So at the moment it is the Isle of Man swimmer, Zoe Newitt, who is out in front as they go through 25. Although going well is also Evelyn Flanagan of the City of Liverpool in lane number 2. And she continues to go well, as does Laura David Caterino in lane number 3. Let's look at the times. Evelyn Flanagan 33.01, Laura David Caterino 33.33, Zoe Newitt 33.97, pending confirmation. There we go. Move on to heat 9.
In Heat 9, lane 1 is Aoife Hughes, lane 2 is Anya Foxwell, lane 3 is Sophie Whittles, lane 4 Martha Sumnall, lane 5 Sophie Mitchell, and lane 6 is Amy Roll.
So this time, as they made their way down, a little bit harder to tell who's out in front. Possibly lane number 5, Sophie Mitchell. Although lane 3, Sophie Whittles, is going great as well. Let's have a look at the times. Sophie Mitchell, 33.61. Sophie Whittles, 33.84. Martha Subnall, 34.05. They are confirmed. Heat number 10.
Heat 10, lane 1, Caitlin Busalachi-Suchu, lane 2, Ray Bunclark, lane 3, Megan Ellis, lane 4, Holly Baker, lane 5, Elizabeth Adam, and lane 6 is Sophie Lee. Team managers and coaches, please can we get heats 19 to 22 of this event to marshalling, please.
So 2 14-year-olds in lanes 1 and 2, everyone else is 13, everybody entered on a 33. And that is translating in the pool. Hard to tell who's in front, maybe lane number 4, Holly Baker. Let's have a look. Oh, it is Holly Baker, 32.82. Caitlin Postolacci-Suchu, 33.09. Elizabeth Adam, 33.17. You're 1, 2, 3, heat number 11.
Heat 11, lane 1 is Erin Meath, lane 2 is Kristen Besic, lane 3 is Thea Sala, lane 4 Poppy Mather, lane 5 Sophie Dixon, and lane 6 is Elsie White.
So a mixture of ages, 13s, 14s and 15s, all entered on a 33. Again, hard to tell, possibly lane number 4, Poppy Mather of Wigan Best, although lane 1's going good as well. Poppy Mather, 32.39, Erin Meath, 32.65, Sophie Dixon, 32.79. That's confirmed, heat 12.
Heat 12, lane 1 is Faith Wood, lane 2 is Matilda Birchall, lane 3 Imogen Palmer, lane 4 Molly Tyndall, lane 5 Matilda Bird McGowan, and lane 6 is Gabrielle McCulloch.
So, youngest swimmer in this one, Gabby McCulloch at 14, lane 6. You got the eldest swimmer, 16-year-old Imogen Palmer. At the moment, it is Gabby McCulloch, lane number 6, who is off and away. She makes her way into the final 10 metres. Gabby's still out in front. Gabby hits the wall, 32.10. Matilda Bird, McGowan, 33.16, and Imogen Palmer, 33.20. Confirmed, heat 13.
Heat 13, lane 1 is Madison McFadden, lane 2 Alyssa Boslam, lane 3 Lucia Dale, lane 4 Nicole Farley, lane 5 Pippa Vey, and lane 6 is Amy Coy.
So, all high 32s and low 33s, age ranging from 14 to 16. As they go down the pool, probably the red hat of Oldham Aquatics, Lucia Day, looks like she's out in front at the moment. And she is, but lane 5's going with her in Pippa Vey as well. Let's see who touches the wall first. Lucia Day, 32.88, Pippa Vey, 33.08, and Amy Coy, 33.26. Wait for confirmation. There we go, all confirmed. Move on to heat 14.
Heat 14, lane 1 is Libby Woods, lane 2 Sophia Mann, lane 3 Sadie Wilson, lane 4 Eloise Walmsley, and lane 5 is Charlotte Middleton.
So we've got 3 14-year-olds, 15-year-old and 17-year-olds, all 32 point something on the entries. It is, however, Charlotte Middleton of Leyland Barracudas who is out in front as they break into the final 15 metres of heat 14. It is still Charlotte. She will touch the wall first in the time of 31.75. Sadie Wilson next, 32.86, with Eloise Walmsley, 32.91. That was your 1, 2, 3, pending confirmation. There we go, heat 15.
Heat 15, lane 1 is Jessica Ball, lane 2 Lucy Linton, lane 3 Lucy Beasley, lane 4 Lily Tipping, lane 5 Clara Spence, and lane 6 is Jessica McNiven.
So, youngest swimmer Jessica McNiven at 14, then you got 16-year-old Lucy Linton, everyone else is 15, all on entry times of 32. Hard to tell, possibly Jessica Ball in lane number 1 who's out in front at the moment, coming in towards the final 5 metres. It is Jessica Ball way out in front. Possibly Clara Spence next. Let's have a little look. Jessica Ball, 31.57. Yeah, Clara Spence, 32.95. Jessica McNiven, 33.09. That's confirmed, heat 16.
Heat 16, lane 1, Isabella Holmes, lane 2, Isabel Braley, lane 3, Evie Sampson, lane 4, Maya Smith, lane 5, Anastasia Muzzat, and lane 6 is Madeline Andrew. Can I ask team managers and coaches to send the remaining swimmers for this event to marshalling, please? The remaining swimmers of this event to marshal.
Just a quick announcement, if we can remind spectators and swimmers that no photography should be taking place in the pool hall, thank you. All right, there we go. We move on to heat 17.
In Heat 17, we've got Lola Cragen, lane 1, Megan Doherty, lane 2, lane 3, Olivia Rowland, lane 4, Lottie Badger, lane 5, Lily Lampearcy, and lane 6, Ahana Manglam.
Okay, just in regard to that previous comment, again, swimming, should I say, pitches are actually allowed to be taken in the pool hall. Okay, moving in and touching the wall this time is Lily Lampearcy, 32.41, Hannah Manglam, 32.49, and Olivia Rowland, 32.59. Now you're 1, 2, 3, confirmed, heat 18.
Heat 18, lane 1 is Ellie Hayworth, lane 2, Jasmine Bulleteal, lane 3, Alexandra Prince, lane 4, Hannah Lee, lane 5, Faith Fellows, and lane 6 is Ava Grace Hudson.
So lanes 1, 4, 5 and 6 are in the 15 years age group. Lane 2 is a 16-year-old and lane 3 is a 17-year-old. So looking like Ava Grace Hudson, lane 6 might be out in front, although going well the orange heart of Blackpool Aquatics, Alexandra Prince as well, and lane 1, Ellie Hayworth. Alexandra Prince touches the wall, 31.47. Ellie Hayworth, 31.61. Ava Grace Hodgson, 31.79. Confirmed, heat 19.
Heat 19, lane 1 is Sarah Mann, lane 2 is Holly Carnes, lane 3 Grace Waring-Gillett, lane 4 Phoebe Grogan, lane 5 Georgia Eccles, and lane 6 is Libby Poole.
All the girls entering at a 31 high on this one. Two 15-year-olds, Phoebe Grogan, Sarah Mann. Couple of 16-year-olds, and Libby, Georgia, and Grace Waring-Gillett, and Holly Carnes is the 17-year-old. As they make their way through, looks like lane number 3, Grace Waring-Gillett, is leading this heat 19. Let's see the time. She registers 31.07. Libby Poole is 31.89, and Zara Mann 32.25. So just waiting for confirmation on that one. There we go, all confirmed, heat 20.
Heat 20, lane 1 is Amelia Moss, lane 2 Emily Wade, lane 3 Ola Emery, lane 4 Grace Robinson, lane 5 Georgia Howard, and can I ask team managers and coaches to please send heats 1 to 6 of the 100 breast for the boys to marshalling, please.
All right, this is youngest swimmer Georgia Howard at 13, all the entries at 31. Oldest swimmer Amelia Moss in lane number 1. Hard to tell who's going to take this one. Looks like it might be Amelia Moss, although lanes 2. Let's have a look. Emily Wade, 31.34. Amelia Moss, 31.41. Grace Robinson, 31.55. That's confirmed. Heat 21.
And heat 21, lane 1 is Ruby Swinney, lane 2 Pippa Darlington, lane 3 Honor Lucas, lane 4 Lucy Vaughan, lane 5 Samantha Harrington, and lane 6 is Hannah O'Brien.
So this one entries of 30 and 31. Youngest swimmer Honor Lucas in the middle, eldest swimmer 18 Pippa Darlington and Samantha Harrington. Very hard to call again, probably Samantha Harrington at the moment, although it might actually be lane number 1 in Ruby Swinney. As they come in, let's have a look. Ruby Swinney, 31.21. Hannah O'Brien, 31.28. Lucy Vaughan, 31.31. That's confirmed. We'll move to heat 22.
Heats 22, lane 1 is Aaliyah Day, lane 2 is Madison Renz, lane 3 is Bill Liptrot, lane 4 Harriet Rawlings, lane 5 Emily Elliott, and lane 6 is Chloe Shaw.
Two youngest swimmers, the 15-year-olds, Isabel Liptrot and Harriet Rawlings in the middle of the pool. The oldest is Aaliyah Day on the outside, all of 30 point something as they make their way towards the final 5 metres. Hard to tell who it's going to be. Possibly lane 2, let's have a look. Madison Renz, it is 30.90. Emily Elliott, 31.13. Harriet Rawlings, 31.25.
In heat 23, lane 1, Lucia Lesty, lane 2, Robin Douglas, lane 3, Nicole Adeyeye, lane 4, Evie Cutter, lane 5, Brittany McAngu, and lane 6 is Elizabeth Gregson.
So, youngest swimmers in this one, Lucia Lesty and Evie Cutter at 14, and your eldest is Robin Douglas at 21. All entry times are 30 point something. Hard to tell what's going to happen here at the moment. As they make their way down, looks like 4, 5 and 6 are out in front, but everyone's coming back very strongly as they go into the final 5 metres. Times of Brittany McAngu, 30.48. And Nicole Adeyeye, 30.53. Evie Cutter, 30.56. Is your 1, 2, 3. We move on to heat 24.
Heat 24, lane 2 is Danielle Brady, lane 3 Caitlin Mailer, lane 4 Gracie Louise Potts, lane 5 Emily Latham, and lane 6 Lisa Bazagi. Can I ask coaches and team managers to send heats 7 to 12 of the breaststroke please to marshalling?
So youngest swimmer in this one, Gracie Louise Potts at 15. Eldest is Emily Latham at 18. At the moment looks like could be Lisa Bazagi in lane number 6. Although Wigan Best Caitlin Mailer going well. Let's see who touches. Lisa Bazagi, 29.56. Caitlin Mailer, 29.74. Gracie Louise Potts, 29.94. Is the 1, 2, 3 when hopefully that gets confirmed. There we are. We move on to heat 25.
In heat 25, lane 1 is Charlotte Collinson, lane 2 Grace Jackson, lane 3 Mia Buslam, lane 4 Martha Smith, lane 5 Francesca Brady, and lane 6 is Grace Morley.
So, youngest ones in here is Charlotte Collinson and Grace Jackson, lanes 1 and 2 at 15, and Martha Smith is your eldest at 22. All entry times are 29 and 30. At the moment, I would say it's either, well, let's have a little look. Mia Burslam, I'm going with in lane number 3. Let's have a look though. It is Mia Burslam, 29.42, Martha Smith, 29.61, and Grace Morley in 30.35. They're confirmed. We move to the last heat of this event. This is heat 26.
And in the last heat, heat 26, lane 1, Ella Falkingham, lane 2, Olivia Edgar, lane 3, Ella Williams, lane 4, Hannah Morris, lane 5, Lauren Cusick, and lane 6 is Eve Horton.
So, the youngest swimmer here is Olivia Edgar at the Charlie Mile, and at 14 years age group. Your eldest is right next to it, Ella Williams, the Preston swimmer. Hard to tell at the moment. I would say it's probably Ella Williams who has a slight advantage, but it is slight. As she comes underneath the flags, let's see what time she'll post. Ella Williams, 29.37. Hannah Morris, 29.71. Eve Horton, 30.41. And your 1, 2, 3, they're confirmed. All right, let's move on to event 352, the Men's Open 100 metres breaststroke. There are 17 heats in this event. Heat number 1.
And in heat number 1, in lane 2 from Prescott is Jack Benyon, lane 3 is Thomas Ball from Prescott, and lane 4 is Anthony Zymer from Ramsbottom.
So in this first heat, all of our competitors are in the same age group, either 10 or 11. And just having a little look down, I think I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are actually 6 10 and 11 year olds. So I think as long as the boys try and get themselves a nice time, hopefully we should see all these again a little bit later on in the finals. Entry times for all the boys, 1:46 and 1:47. I said Thomas and Anthony in your 10-year bracket, with Jack as the 11, the elder statesman. Fastest entry times for these for our juniors is from Jonathan Waters of Preston, 1:08.94. And the senior fastest entry time is Daniel Kinsella from the City of Liverpool in 1:03.75. So at the moment, these two are having a right battle in the middle of the pool. Thomas and Anthony not giving an inch for each other as they're making their way down into the final 15 metres. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be the Prescott swimmer, or is it going to be the Ramsbottom swimmer? They're still going for it. Here we go into the final 5 metres. Looks like the Prescott swimmer might just be pulling ahead. Touches the wall. Thomas Ball, 1:44.48. Anthony Ziba, 1:44.81. And Jack touches the ball, 1:49.97. Nice big thumbs up. That's confirmed. Heat number 2.
And in heat number 2 in lane 1, we've got Harrison Burgess from Ramsbottom. Lane 2 is Joey Wright from the Isle of Man. Lane 3 is Jacob Irving from Everton, and lane 4 is Fraser Cork from Bolton Metro. Lane 5, Alec Birchall from Lancaster, and lane 6 is Eric Bow from Everton.
So in this one we've got two 11-year-olds, Harrison Burgess and Eric Bio in lanes 1 and 6. Everybody else is in the 12 years age category. So the middle of the pool, lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5, all battling it out to get the best time they can. Entry times 1 minute 40 to 1 minute 45.99. At the halfway turn, it is Jacob Irving, he turned at 46.42. Alec Birchall next, 46.90. So Jacob got himself about half a second lead at that turn. Sure, Jacob was happy with the football score a little earlier on. Hoping he's a blue anyway, he's swimming for Everton. So at the moment it is still Jacob out in front, but coming back very, very quickly. Lanes 5 and 6, Alec and Eric. And I'd almost say now that lane 5 Alec has caught up with Jacob. Jacob though, again, just a little injection of pace as he makes his way to the wall. Jacob 138.84, Eric 139.29, and Alec 139.76. Nice big thumbs up from our referee. We're happy with that. All confirmed, heat 3.
Okay, in heat 3 in lane 1, we've got Joseph O'Rourke from Bridgefield. Lane 2 is William Moore from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 3, Benji Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom. Lane 4, Seth Hamilton from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Ben Wright from the Isle of Man. And lane 6 is William Stamper from Everton. I've got the results to do the finals for the women's 50-metre butterfly. So the finalists in the 10 and 11 years age group will be Olivia Koska from the city of Salford, Elsie Kay from Leyland Barracudas, Erica Wells from Bolton, Bethany Macumberry from Preston. Also from Preston is Ida Augustine and Esme Moore from Bolton Metro, and the reserve finalists are Ria Wilkinson from Salford and Isla Astle from Clitheroe. In the 12 years age group, Grace Mackenzie from Blackpool Aquatics, Camilla Holland from Wigan Best, Olivia Ellis from Blackpool, Holly Warburton also from Blackpool, Eva Turner from Clitheroe, Emily Rowe from the City of Manchester, and your reserve finalists are Layla Dolan from Wigan Best and Lucy Jepson from Leyland.
So as the lads make their way back down the pool, it is lane number 1, Joseph O'Rourke, who's out in front. After that though, it is pretty much a straight line with the rest of the swimmers. Probably running second and third would be lanes 2 and 3 at the moment. So they make their way into the final 5 metres this time. So Joseph will touch the wall first. Let's see what time he registers. 138.30, William Moore 139.34, Benji Sutcliffe 139.85. However, we shall wait for confirmation on that one. That's confirmed. We move to heat 4.
Just letting you know that in heat 3, lane 1 was a disqualification. Heat 3, lane 1 was a disqualification. In this heat 4, we've got lane 1, Ed Pearson from the Isle of Man. Lane 2 is Michael Meadows-Dixon from Wigan Best. Lane 3, Logan Byrne from Southport. Also from Southport, and lane 4 is Harrison Dale. Lane 5 is Ethan Blythe from Bolton Metro, and lane 6 is Gabriel Barnett from Blackpool Aquatics. Can we get the remaining heat of this event to Marshall? And I'm going to carry on with the finalists in the 13 years age group. Your finalists are going to be Evelyn Flanagan from Liverpool, Sophie Dixon from Blackpool, Evie Sampson from Southport, Olivia Rowland from Stretford, Holly Baker from Bury and Elton and Elizabeth Adam from Leyland. And the reserve finalists are Megan Ellis and Sophie Lee. In the 14 years age group, the finalists are Charlotte Middleton from Leyland, Lucia Leslie from the City of Salford, Olivia Edgar from Chorley Marlins, Evie Cutter from Wigan Best, Honor Lucas from Preston, Gabrielle McCulloch from the City of Salford, and the reserve finalists are Poppy Mather from Wigan Best and Erin Meath from Liverpool Penguins.
So in heat number 4 at the moment, it is Ethan Blythe, the Bolton Metro swimmer, who is out in front. However, Gabriel Barnett working hard, the Blackpool swimmer, as is the Southport swimmer, Logan Byrne, but touching the wall first this time will be lane 5. Ethan Blythe, 129.10. Logan Byrne next, 129.63. And Gabriel Barnett was third, 130.36. Again, as always, just wait for the board to show us confirmation. There we have it. Heat number 5.
In heat number 5, lane 1, we've got Harry Davidson from Ormskirk. Lane 2 is Hayden Battle from St Helens. Lane 3 is George Annette from the City of Salford. And lane 4 is Archie Spicer from Carnforth. Lane 5 is James Farnan from the Isle of Man. And lane 6 is Aaron Nolte from Blackpool. Continuing with the finals for the 50 metre butterfly in the 15 years age groups. Lucy Vaughan from Wigan Best, Charlotte Collinson from Preston, Gracie Louise Potts from Salford, and also from Salford is Grace Jackson. Harriet Rawlings from Southport and Emily Wade from Leyland Barracudas. Your reserve finalists are Jessica Ball from Prescott and Ellie Hayworth from Preston. And in the 16 years age group, the finalists are Lauren Cussick from Aquabears, Hannah Morris from Leyland Barracudas, Lisa Basagi from Bolton Metro, Caitlin Mailer from Wigan Best, Grace Morley from Bootle, Brittany McCangu from the City of Salford, and the reserve finalists are Nicole Adeyeye, the City of Salford, and Madison Renz from Crosby.
Okay, we'll cut back into the pool at lane number 5. A great battle going on with lanes 2, 3 and 4. Hayden, George and Archie. At this moment in time, I would say Archie has got a slender lead, although working hard, the St Helens swimmer Hayden Battle. And coming through in the middle of them, as we said, the Salford swimmer George Annette. However, it is going to be, by the looks of things, Hayden Battle, who comes in with goggles around his face, that nearly coming off, and it's a time of 1:23.45. Archie Spicer 1:24.06 and George Annette 1:24.72. Fantastic effort there, especially from Hayden with a bit of malfunction. Well done. Move on to heat 6.
And in heat number 6, we've got lane 1, Freddie Hunter from Preston. Lane 2 is Rhys Pownell from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3 is Nicolas Castaneda from Crosby. Lane 4, James Vaughan from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Logan Warburton from Blackpool Aquatics. And lane 6 is Callum Byrne from Southport. And finishing off with the 50 metre butterfly finalists for the women, for the 17 years and over, the finalists are Emily Latham from Aquabears, Martha Smith from Clitheroe, Ella Williams from Preston, Mia Burslem from the City of Liverpool, Eve Horton from Wigan Best, and also from Wigan Best is Francesca Brady. And the reserve finalists are Danielle Brady from Leyland Barracudas and Robin Douglas from the Isle of Man. You have 15 minutes for any withdrawal from the finals.
Yeah, okay, just being asked to keep you updated with a couple of football scores. Man United 1, Crystal Palace 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Liverpool 0. Anyway, let's look at this. More importantly, the action we've got in the pool. Lane number 2, 3, 4, 5, all working hard. But it is lane number 3, Crosby's Nicholas Castorina, who's out in front, although Rhys Pownell of Leyland Barracudas might come in to nick this on the touch. Let's have a look. Rhys Pownell 1:20.30. Nicholas Castorina 1:20.42 and Logan Warburton 1:21.74. Fantastic finish there by Reese Pownall, time that to perfection. Again, just wait for confirmation on the board. We have it. We move on to Heat 7.
And in heat number 7 in lane 1, we've got Leo Talbot from Bolton Metro. Lane 2 is Joshua Paul from Ormskirk. Lane 3 is Albert Smith from the City of Manchester. Lane 4 is Cormac Whiteley from Ramsbottom. Lane 5 is Dylan Foster from Southport. And lane 6 is James Metcalf from Carnforth.
So, a couple of 13-year-olds in Leo Talbot and Cormac Whiteley. A couple of 14-year-olds, Joshua Paul and Albert Smith. And two 15-year-olds, Dylan Foster and James Metcalf. At the start of this race, Albert Smith got off to an absolute flyer and he's still out there in front as he turns at the halfway mark. 35.57 on the turn. He's followed by James Metcalf, 37.10, with Leo Talbot running third in 37.18. So as they're making their way back down the pool, having a look, still Albert Smith out in front, although Bolton Metro swimmer, as he always does, Leo Talbot coming back strongly. And then possibly running third at the moment, green hats. I'm guessing of Ormskirk, Joshua Paul, although it is very close with him in lane 6, James Metcalf of Carnforth. So as they're making their way to the final 5 metres, he's led from start to finish. Albert Smith of the City of Manchester Aquatics will register a time of 1:17.80. Next, Leo Talbot 1:19.63, and Joshua Paul does take third, 1 minute 20.28. As always, that's confirmed. Heat number 8.
And in heat number 8 in lane 1, we've got Thomas Harris from Clitheroe. Lane 2 is Hal Shuttleworth from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 3 is Shreyas Mishra from St Helens. Lane 4, Harrison Lindley from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5, Sammy Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom. And lane 6 is Finlay Arnold from Crosby.
So in heat number 8, we've got Thomas Harris, Finlay Arnold and Sammy Sutcliffe, your 14-year-olds. Hal Shuttleworth, 15. Shreyas Mishra and Harrison Lindley are your 16-year-olds. At the turn, so Reese Mishra sent Ellen's 37.20, although it was joint to first actually with Harrison Lindley. They both turned at 37.20 and they're still going very well at the moment. Lanes 3 and 4, possibly though, Sammy Sutcliffe might have the slightest of leads in lane 5, although lane 1, Thomas Harris is good. Wherever you look across the pool, it's all action. Starting to pull away in the outside lane, Clitheroe's Thomas Harris. The 14-year-old Thomas Harris, entry time of 1:19.63. He touches the wall, 1:18.86 for Thomas Harris. Hal Shuttleworth next, 1:20.54. Sammy Sutcliffe touches the wall third, 1:20.65. Fantastic efforts all around. That's confirmed. Heat number 9.
In heat number 9 in lane 1 is Oscar Donnelly from Crosby. Lane 2 is Callum Court from Everton. Lane 3 is Tyler Nolan from Fleetwood. And lane 4 is Henry Holding from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5, Joshua Hollenby from the Isle of Man. And lane 6 is Nathan Healy from Wigan Best.
So this time your youngest swimmer is Nathan Healy in the 14 years age group. Joshua Hollenby and Oscar Donnelly, 15-year-olds, Tyler Nolan and Henry Holding, 17, and Callum Court is your 19-year-old. All entry times of 1 minute 17 points. Something at the moment at the 50-metre turn. It looks like lane 1 will go around first. Oscar Donnelly 36.49, Henry Holding 36.60, and Nathan Healy 36.62. So at the minute, I would say it is lane number 1, lane number 4, and lane number 6. So you're 1, 2, 3 as they make their way into the final 25. Nathan Healy just starts to put the foot down a little bit, and he's making a charge for it. It's Nathan Healy in lane 6. Again, this could be a fantastically timed swim as they come underneath the final 5 metres. But Oscar Donnelly, Crosby, 1:17.05. Henry Holden, 1:17.38. Nathan Healy, 1:17.93. That's confirmed. Heat number 10.
And in heat number 10, we've got lane 1, Callum Mongan from Aquabez. Lane 2 is Alfie Owen from Wigan Best. Lane 3 is Jack Harrington from Chadderton. Lane 4, Shay Whiteley from Ramsbottom. Lane 5, Zachary Bellhouse from the Isle of Man. And lane 6 is Adam Fern from Blackburn.
So this time your youngest swimmer is in lane number 2. That's Alfie Owen in the 14 years age group. A couple of 16-year-olds in lanes 1 and 5. A couple of 17-year-olds in lane 3 and 4. And an 18-year-old in lane 6. All entry times of around 1:16, but at the turn it is Jack Harrington 34.94, Adam Fern 36.60, and Callum Mongan at 37.02. So at the moment, clear leader in this one is Chadderton's Jack Harrington. The rest of the heat though are very close together. You can throw a blanket over all of them. I would say at the moment it was Jack Harrington, but the heater actually swallowing up his lead on every single stroke. And the moment it looks like Callum Mongan now with Aquabirds might be coming through to take this. Alfie Owen also working hard. Let's have a look as we touch. It is Callum Mongan 1:19.70, Alfie Owen 1:20.02, and Shane Whiteley 1:20.25, 1, 2, 3. All confirmed, heat 11.
Okay, in heat 11, in lane 1, we've got King Son from the City of Manchester. Lane 2 is Rowan Allison from Preston. Lane 3 is James Fothergill from the City of Manchester. Lane 4, Harry Lee from Preston. Lane 5, Ewan Weaver from Aquabez. And lane 6 is Thomas Wilde from Garston. Can I ask that heats 1 and 2 of the 800 freestyle go to marshalling, please? Just heats 1 and 2 to go to marshalling for the 800 freestyle.
So at the moment, Kingston Marcus, he's out in front, turns at 33.69. 2-second lead over the next best is James Fothergill. Then running third is Harry Lee. Just having a little look here. Entry time for, as we said, for Kingston, 1:15.80. And if he keeps going, he said he'd be there or thereabouts. But lane number 1, led from start to finish. He's followed by teammate James Fothergill. But touching the wall is Kintum in time of 1:13.47. James Fothergill next, 1:16.84, and Thomas Wilde 1:17.27. Just wait for confirmation on heat number 11. Okay, that's confirmed. We move to heat 12.
Just letting you know that in heat 11, lane 3 was the disqualification. Heat 11, lane 3 was the disqualification. In heat 12, we've got Dylan Madigan in lane 1 from Crosby. Also from Crosby in lane 2 is William Irvine. Lane 3 is Ben Cook from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4 is Thomas Ball from Preston. Lane 5 is Jacob Brooks from the Alaman. And lane 6 is Thomas Binns from Burnley Bobcats.
So in this heat, we've got 3 14-year-olds in lanes 1, 2 and 3. 2 16-year-olds lane 4 and 6, and your elder statesman Jacob Brooks in lane number 5. And it is Thomas Ball at the turn, 34.77, in front of William Irvine, and then Jacob running third. So once again, we do have a clear leader now in lane number 4 in Thomas Ball of Preston. Not messed around on this second 50 as Thomas. After that though, could be anybody else's. Looks like lane 2, William Irvine running second at the moment. But let's go back to our heat winner, lane number 4, Thomas Ball, 1:14.26. William Irvine, 1:17.12, and Dylan Madigan, 1:18.20. Nice round and ripple of applause. Everything is confirmed. We move to heat 13.
In heat 13 in lane 1, we've got Ethan Roberts from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 2 is Brandon Taylor from Chorley Malins. Lane 3 is Connor Hartley from the City of Salford. And lane 4 is Kyle Durand from Aquabez. Lane 5 is Charlie Shine from Bury Nelson. And lane 6 is Andrew Clavis from Prescott.
Little good luck message this time. Good luck to Esme Moore in the fly final. Bring the fire. Thank you, Anthony, for that message. So in heat 13, we've got a 15-year-old, that's Brandon Taylor. A couple of 16-year-olds in lanes 1 and 6, 17-year-old in lane 5, and 3 and 4 in the 18 years age group. The leader at the turn was Charlie Shine, 35.36. Kyle Duran was next. And he was followed by Brandon Taylor. All the lads entered at 1:13. So at the moment, it's Charlie Shine, Bury and Elton swimmers out in front. Probably being followed by Brandon Taylor in lane number 2. But lane 6, Andrew Clavis is coming back fast, as are the middle lanes. In fact, this could be a right turnaround on the finish. It is Andrew Clavis from Prescott, 1:17.74. Brandon Taylor, 1:17.85. And Charlie Shine, 1:17.95, confirmed, heat 14.
And in heat 14 in lane 1, we've got Max Harvey from Liverpool Penguins. Lane 2 is Joseph Jones from Southport. Lane 3 is Conor Meelan from the Alaman, and lane 4 is Lawrence and Dadaye from Stratford. Lane 5 is Ethan Coleman from Blackburn, and lane 6 is Oliver Carter from Bury and Elton.
So in heat 14, youngest swimmer is Max Harvey in lane number 1, 16 years age group. Everyone else is 17. At the turn, it's Oliver Carter, 34.50, Ethan Coleman, 34.81, and Joseph Jones, 35.18, are your top 3. However, everyone turned at 34 or a 35. So again, anybody's to take hold of as they make their way into the final 25 metres of heat 14. At the moment, it looks like it's Oliver Carter and Bury and Elton. He's out in front. He's followed by Ethan Coleman of Blackburn right next to him. Lane number 2, Joseph Jones of Southport, coming through extremely fast. Joseph Jones is take this. He does 1:14.15. Ethan Coleman, Blackburn, 1:14.61. Oliver Carter, Berry and Elton, 1:14.62. That's confirmed, heat 15.
And in heat 15, lane 1, we've got Ethan Kelly from Crosby. Lane 2 is Luke Aitken from the City of Salford. Lane 3 is Matthew Charlesworth from Blackpool Aquatics. And lane 4 is Nathan Lockett from the City of Salford. Lane 5 is Oliver Parry from Oldham Aquatics. And lane 6 is Harvey Kinnear from Preston.
So in heat 15, we've got three 15-year-olds, Ethan Kelly, Luke Aitken and Oliver Parry. 16-year-old Harvey Kinnear, 17-year-old Matthew Charlesworth and the eldest Nathan Lockett in the 18 years age group. Out of 50 metres turn, Matthew Charlesworth 33.06, followed by Nathan Lockett 33.44 and Oliver Parry 33.89. So here we go, making our way back down the golden lanes. Matthew Charlesworth, Nathan Lockett. Also working hard, lanes 2 and 5, Luke Aitken and Oliver Parry. And trying to close the gap is Ethan Kelly there with Harvey Kinnear going well. But at the moment, it looks like Matthew Charlesworth still holds a slight advantage over Nathan Lockett. Let's look. Matthew Charlesworth, 1:11.11. Nathan Lockett, 1:11.35. And Luke Aitken, 1:12.70 is your 1, 2, 3. That's confirmed, heat 16.
Heat 16, lane 1 is Lewis Gilbert from Stretford. Lane 2 is Owen Whiteley from Ramsbottom. Lane 3 is Luke Adams from the City of Salford. Lane 4 is Jonathan Waters from Preston. Lane 5 is Eben Mayer Clayton from Stretford. And lane 6 is Cameron Ayres from Southport.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned it earlier on, but they have arrived and they have been placing tickets on cars. If you park your car and it wasn't in a designated parking spot, you may well have a ticket when you leave. If you know your car is not in a proper parking spot, get outside now and hopefully you will miss a fine. So this time in heat 16 is lane number 3, Luke Adams, who's leading the way. After Luke, it's Jonathan Waters, and then running third, possibly Owen Whiteley. Let's have a look though, although Lewis Gilbert comes through strong. Luke Adams, 1:09.44. Jonathan Waters, 1:12.68. And Lewis Gilbert, 1:12.89. Okay, we move on to the final heat of this event. This is heat 17.
And in this final heat, heat 17, in lane 1, we've got Daniel Canavan from Aquabears. Lane 2 is Alexander Turnbull from the Isle of Man. Lane 4 is Peter Thompson from the City of Liverpool. Lane 5 is Ryan Potter from Preston. And lane 6 is Maxwell Sturziker from Blackpool Aquatics.
So,
can I ask that heats 3 and 4 go to Marshall for the 800 freestyle? You can make your way slowly there.
Okay, at the turn, let's have a little look back in the pool. It is at the moment lane number 4, Peter Thompson, who turned 33.40, followed by Maxwell Sturziker, 33.80, and Ryan Potter, Preston, turned 34.58. So as we say, out in front is Peter Thompson, at least a body length lead over the rest of the heat, although it's quite hard to decide after that. Possibly the Isle of Man's Alexander Turnbull coming through for second, and I think Ryan Potter might hold on for third, but Peter Thompson 1:10.40, Alexander Turnbull 1:13.01, and Ryan Potter 1:14.40. Thumbs up, just wait for that on the board, there we are. Okay, we move on to event 353, the Women's Open 800 metres freestyle. There are 6 heats in this event. This is heat number 1. So, as we said, off we go with the 800 metres freestyle. In heat 1, lane 1, from the city of Salford is Lily Hamrahan. In lane 2, from the city of Salford, Isabella Bonfield. In lane 3, from Preston, is Sophie Mitchell. Lane 4, from Leyland Barracudas, is Elizabeth Adam. And in lane number 5, from Wigan Best, is Olivia Knox. So, Olivia is our youngest swimmer. In the 12 years age group. 3 13-year-olds, that's Lily Hamrahan, Isabella Bonfield and Elizabeth Adam, and Sophie Mitchell is our 14-year-old, or actually within those age groups. Entry times, well, Preston Sophie Mitchell, 10 minutes 24.75, and on our outside lane, Olivia Knox is the same, our younger swimmer, an entry time of 10:46.95. As we said, once again, if you've parked your car in a place you shouldn't have, I would suggest getting yourselves outside now, and hopefully you've not got a ticket on your window. So, fastest entry times here. In the senior section is Olivia Sheehan of Wigan Best, 9 minutes 7.40. And in the junior section is Emily Bloxage of the city of Salford, 8 minutes 36.27. Absolutely frightening time. Again, if you are wanting to get your good luck messages in, now's the time to do it. On Twitter, hashtag LancsChamps23, LancsChamps23. We'll get them read out for you. So we got finalists from the men's 100 metres breaststroke. In the 10 and 11 years age group, your finalists are from Ramsbottom, Anthony Zimmer. Also from Ramsbottom, Harrison Burgess. From Everton is Eric Bio. Also from Everton is William Stamper. From Prescott is Thomas Paul. And from Prescott is Jack Bennion. In the 12 years age group, your finalists from the Isle of Man is Ed Pearson. From Blackpool Aquatics, Gabriel Barnett. From Bolton Metro is Ethan Blythe. From Southport is Logan Byrne. From Wigan Best is Michael Meadows Dixon, and from Everton is Jacob Irving. Reserve finalist for that one from Oldham Aquatics is William Moore, and from Lancaster is Alec Birchall. In the 13 years age group, finalists from Southport, Callum Byrne. From Wigan Best is James Vaughan. From Bolton Metro is Leo Talbot. From Ramsbottom is Cormac Whiteley. From St Helens is Hayden Battle, and from Blackpool Aquatics is Aaron Nolte. Reserve finalist on that one from the Isle of Man is James Farnan, and from Southport is Harrison Dale. In your 14 years age group, finalists from Burnley Bobcats, Ben Cook. Wigan Best, Nathan Healy. Crosby's William Irvine. City of Manchester Aquatics, Albert Smith. Crosby's Dylan Madigan. Clitheroe's Thomas Harris. And your reserve finalists from Wigan Best is Alfie Owen. And from Ormskirk is Joshua Paul. In your 15 years age group, finalists from Crosby, Oscar Donnelly. Also from Crosby, Ethan Kelly. From Preston is Jonathan Waters. From the City of Salford is Luke Aitken. From Oldham Aquatics is Oliver Parry. From Garston is Thomas Wild. And your reserve finalists from Charlie Marlins is Brandon Taylor. And from the Isle of Man is Joshua Hollenby. To your 16 years age group finalists from Prescott, Andrew Clavis. From Preston, Thomas Paul. From Stretford is Lewis Gilbert. From City of Manchester Aquatics is Kingston Lou. From Liverpool Penguins is Max Harvey. And from Preston is Harvey Kinnear. Your reserve finalists for this one, Burnley Bobcats, Thomas Binns. And Leyland Barracudas, Ethan Roberts. Moving on to your 17 years and older finalists from Ramsbottom is Owen Whiteley, Blackpool Aquatics Matthew Charlesworth, City of Salford's Luke Adams, City of Liverpool's Peter Thompson, City of Salford's Nathan Lockett, and the Isle of Man's Alexander Turnbull. Reserve finalists from this one, from Stretford is Eva Mayer Clayton, and from Southport is Cameron Ayres. You now have 15 minutes if anyone would like to withdraw from them finals to get the information to the timing suite. So, back to the pool, and at the 500 metre turn, Sophie Mitchell of Preston turned first, 6:27.33. Elizabeth Adam was next, 6:28.92. And running third is Isabella Bonfield, City of Salford, 6:39.22. Lily Amrahan turned in 6:40.84 with Olivia Knox in 6:41.60. So, Sophie Mitchell still out in front, 7:45.56, but Elizabeth Adam is closing her down all the time. She turned there at 7:46.92. Isabella Bonfield still running third in 8 minutes, .29. Lily Amrahan, 8:02.02, and Olivia Knox at 8:03.84. Just actually a good luck message to one of the swimmers in the pool now. Good luck to all the swimmers with Wigan Best, especially Olivia Knox. We are also very proud of you. From Stacey Gaskell, so thank you very much, Stacey. As we said, back in the pool though, Elizabeth Adam now has taken over the lead, albeit at the turn she was in front by 2 100ths. And as you can see on the stream there, it is very close indeed. Isabella Bonfield still running third, with Lily Amrahan and Olivia Knox not too far behind. So there you go, the whistle's indicating that was a 700 metre turn. Oh, here we go. As we said, the Leyland Barracuda swimmer trying to break away. Elizabeth Adam, she's put the foot down and already made herself a body length lead over Sophie Mitchell. Silver in third is Isabella Bonfield. She's followed by teammate Lily Hanrahan and Olivia Knox, still going well. So at the turn, Elizabeth Adam 9:33.96. Sophie Mitchell 9:43.09. Entry times, let's have a little look. Elizabeth Adams' entry time 10:28.20. Sophie Mitchell at 10:24.75. Yeah, as we said, Elizabeth Adam 10:28 is going to get absolutely blown out the water here. Leyland Barracuda swimmer Elizabeth Adam under the flags to touch the wall. 10 minutes 16 exactly, 12 seconds off her entry time. Sophie Mitchell next, 10 minutes 20.92, gives her around about a 4-second PB off her entry time. Next to come in, it looks like lane number 2, Isabella Bonfield. So Isabella's coming under, she's going to touch the wall. Next will be Lily Amrahan. And not too far behind as she comes in to touch the wall is Olivia Knox. Well done to all our swimmers. Just wait for everything to be confirmed. Thumbs up, heat number 2.
And in heat number 2 in lane 1, we've got Olivia Wilson from the City of Salford. Lane 2 is Pollyanna Kershaw from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 3, Isabel Lloyd from Wigan Best. Lane 4, Charlotte Middleton from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5, Georgia Howard from Wigan Best. And lane 6 is Lauren Watkins from Prescott.
So at the 100 metre turn, your early leader is Pollyanna Kershaw of Blackpool Aquatics. She's been followed by Izzy Lloyd of Wigan Best, and running third is Izzy's teammate, Georgia Howard. So we've got 3 13-year-olds here, Olivia Wilson, Pollyanna Kershaw and Georgia Howard. Charlotte Middleton is 14, as is Lauren Watkins, and Izzy Lloyd is your 15-year-old in this particular heat. Izzy does have the fastest entry time at 10 minutes 5.35, and that goes out to 10:24.38 on the outside lanes. So it is, and was, and it definitely is, as you were. It is still Pollyanna Kershaw out in front. Izzy Lloyd second with Georgia Howard third. So just very quickly, whilst the ladies are making their way through this heat number 2 of the 800 metres, just to give you a little reminder about warm-ups tomorrow. They start at 9 a.m, that'll be the gentlemen. 9 till 9:30 will be the men. 9:30 till 10 o'clock will be the ladies. And race time shortly after 10 o'clock. Estimated finish time at 12:35. So again, gents will be in warm-up first, 9 till 9:30. Then the ladies, 9:30 till 10 o'clock. With race time shortly after. Once again, we are extremely busy tomorrow. And as we have today, we will not be opening the doors till 8:30 to get into the pool hall. So no one will be allowed to access the pool hall until 8:30. So it is still Blackpool Aquatics, Pollyanna Kershaw, who is out in front. And a nice battle going with Izzy Lloyd and Georgia Howard. So Izzy turns second at 4:25.16, Georgia Howard 4:25.83. So as we say, tomorrow in the morning and afternoon session, as we said, we're already extremely busy. There are a handful of tickets remaining for those sessions, so if you are wanting to come in tomorrow, I'd suggest whilst you're sat here or at home, you get them in right now. So, at the halfway turn, still Pollyanna Kershaw out in front, 4:58.79. The battle of the Wigan best swimmers as well, there with Izzy Lloyd and Georgia Howard. And as we look, just a little bit further back from those guys, running forward for the minute, Lauren Watkins of Prescott, and Charlotte Middleton, and of course Olivia Wilson, still going very well indeed. So lots of encouragement for the swimmers in the pool at the moment. As I said, Pollyanna was way out in front. It looks like the Wigan swimmers have took a little bit of time off her, but she's still at least 2 or 3 body lengths in front of them. So, as I said, Pollyanna turns 6:16.87. Georgia Howard turns at 6:21.39. And Izzy Lloyd 6:21.63. So, as they make their way down, the next turn will be at the 600 metre mark. And still, it is Pollyanna Kershaw, Blackpool Aquatics out in front. But as I alluded to, the Wigan swimmers certainly eating into her lead. Running second now is Georgia Howard of Wigan Best, and Izzy Lloyd still running third. After that, you got lane number 6 in Lauren Watkins of Prescott. She's followed by Leyland Barracuda, Charlotte Middleton, and still working hard is the City of Salford's Olivia Wilson. As I said, I remember mentioning it on Georgia Howard's 400 freestyle, but she still just looks, she's out for a Saturday afternoon stroll at the moment, does Georgia. She's just eating away at Pollyanna's lead, and I would already go to say that Georgia might turn first at this next turn. So now you've got Pollyanna, you've got Georgia, still running third is Izzy Lloyd. Well, Pollyanna still holding on, but now she's only 0.3 of a second in front of Georgia Howard. Izzy Lloyd not too far behind either. These three girls will make their way down to hear the whistles or the bells to indicate they're down to the final 100 metres. So, as we said, it is now Georgia Howard out in front from Pollyanna Kershaw. Izzy Lloyd has put the foot down as well, trying to close the gap. So, there's the whistle for the first three girls. Georgia Howard is going. Pollyanna Kershaw is second. Izzy Lloyd trying everything she can to cut these down. Okay, so as they make the way, Georgia Howard out in front. She's going to turn for home in a time of 9:25.07. Next is Pollyanna Kershaw. Izzy Lloyd still going well. Entry time for Georgia Howard of 10:16.17. As we said, Georgia Howard is going to come home with, as we said, the entry time 10:16.17. Izzy Lloyd still trying to work hard to cut down Pollyanna Kershaw. But as a reminder, Georgia Howard 10:16.17, 10 minutes, .42 for Georgia Howard. Next is Pollyanna Kershaw, 10:06.98. Izzy Lloyd will touch the wall third, 10:10.85. Georgia Howard though, let me have a little look, 16 seconds off the entry time. So just wait for the rest of our swimmers to come in heat number 2. Yet again, fantastic swimming by all the ladies. There we go, big round of applause, and rightly so. Just wait for confirmation. There we have it, heat number 3.
And we've got heat number 3 in lane 1. We've got Amelia Atkinson from the City of Salford. Lane 2 is Kate Roberts from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3 is Isabel Brealey from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 4, Evie Sampson from Southport. Lane 5, Caitlin Posolacci-Succi from City of Salford. And lane 6 is Elizabeth Lyons from Liverpool Penguins. The girls in this heat ranging from 13 to 16, with one 13-year-old Evie being 13, 3 14-year-olds, a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old, so a variety of ages in this one. Fastest entry time for this heat is Isabel Brealey, who has entered on a time of 9:54.21, followed by Evie Sampson, 9:55.07, and Kate Roberts, 9:58.89. And after the first 100, Caitlin turning in 1:89.95. Caitlin turning first after the 200 on 224.57, closely followed by Isabel on 224.83, and then Elizabeth 228.01. Those are the top three currently. Isabel turning after 300 metres on 3:39.39, just taking the lead over Caitlin on 3:43.19, and then Elizabeth on 3:44.19. So the top three are currently the same. And on the halfway point, Isabel turning in 4:54.03. Her entry time is 9:54.21. Elizabeth then second at the moment, turning in 4:59.55, and Caitlin turning in 5 minutes and 94. So as I said, we're halfway through. And the girls going up to the 450 mark. Isabel still in the lead, 5:31.09 after 450 metres. And if there are any girls still waiting to go to Marshall, if you make your way slowly to Marshall, got 3 heats left after this one. After this event, we'll be going to the finals of the men's 100-metre breaststroke will be first, and then followed by the finals of the women's 50-metre flying. So currently in the lead after the 600 metre mark is Isabel Brearley from Blackpool Aquatics, turning in 7:23.31. She's followed by Elizabeth Lyons from Liverpool Penguins, turning in 7:30.10, and Caitlin from the City of Salford, turning third on 7:36.41. So the last 100 coming up now, with Isabel turning on after 700 metres on 8:38.71, followed by Elizabeth Lyons on 8:46.08, and Caitlin turning after 700 metres on 8:54.88. And all the girls have now had their final whistle blown for the last 100 metres. And with 50 metres to go, Isabel turning on 9:14.93. Her entry time was 9:54.21, so we'll see how she finishes today. Elizabeth turning after 750 metres on 9:23.06. And Caitlin in third, currently 9:33.42. And a brilliant finish there from Isabel from Blackpool Aquatics in 9:49.81. Her entry time was 9:54.21. In second place, Elizabeth Lyons from Liverpool Penguins in 9:57.74. And a race to the finish here. Third place will be Kate Roberts in 10:08.89. Those are your top three. Brilliant swimming there. And we've got confirmation, ready to move on now to heat number 4. In heat number 4, in lane 1, we've got Megan Doherty from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 2 is Charlotte Malaki from the City of Salford. Lane 3 is Scarlett Lazenby Tracy from Stretford. And lane 4 is Grace Taylor from Bolton Metro. In lane 5, we've got Jessica Corder from the City of Salford. And lane 6 is Emily Wade from Leyland Barracudas. Again, the age ranging from 14 to 17 in this heat. And the fastest entry time is Scarlett from Stretford in 9:49.77, followed by Grace in 9:50 dead.
So we got quite a few good luck messages, all from the same swimmer. So well done, Eve Turner. Keep going, baby girl. So proud of you. Love, Nana. Shout out to Eva Turner. You're always a winner in our eyes, darling. Everything you do. Love you loads. Nana and Big Dads, enjoy it. And yeah, good luck in the final. Eva Turner, love you loads, Grandma. Also, good luck to Hayden Battle in the 100 metre breaststroke final from everyone at St Helens Swimming Club. Go smash it. Thank you very much for those. Keep them coming in for at least these at least this heat and the next one. But we won't be doing any more messages after the next heat as we prepare for finals. So if you are wanting to get those good luck messages in, now's the time to do it. And as I said, after heat number 5, we will not be doing any more messages today as we prepare for the finals. Once again, as a reminder, tomorrow the gentlemen warm up first at 9 AM through till 9:30. The ladies from 9:30 till 10 o'clock with race time soon afterwards. Also, I believe there are a handful of tickets remaining. So if anyone's wanting to come, you've got a little bit of a handful of tickets left. Get them done now so you avoid any disappointment. Also, yet again, our friends, the traffic wardens have had an absolute field day this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you park in a designated parking spot so you do not end up with a fine. So again, I know 1 or 2 people are asking. Leicester beating Aston Villa 3-2. Brentford 2-0 up against Southampton. Brighton and Bournemouth are 0-0. Man United 2, Crystal Palace 0. And it's still Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Liverpool 0. But back in the pool, out in front is lane number 5, Jessica Corner, the City of Salford. She's been followed by Grace Taylor of Bolton Metro and Scarlett Lazenby Tracy. So as I said, Jess Corder turned first there in 4:13.75. Let's have a little look. That gives her just short a 7-second lead over second place Grace Taylor. And Scarlett Lazenby Tracy is 1.8 seconds behind Grace. That's your 1, 2, 3 at the 350 metre turn. So at the halfway turn, Jess turns 4:51.37, gives herself a 7-second lead over Grace Taylor. And she's got 2-second lead over Scarlett Lazenby Tracy, who's running third at the moment. So Jess Corder turned there at 6:06.65, giving herself a 10-second lead over Grace Taylor now, so pulling away. Third, Scarlett Lazenby Tracy, she turned at 6:17.99. So that's the 600 metre turn for Jess Carter. She goes round in 7:22.04. She will be followed by Bolton Metro's Grace Taylor, who is 10 seconds behind her, 7:32.06, and running third. Emily Wade now in 7:36.01. You say Emily Wade's been making her way up nice and steadily as they've gone through this heat. So Jess extending her lead to a full 11 seconds now over Grace Taylor. Emily Wade still running third, but Megan Doherty and Scarlett Lazenby Tracy, all three of them turned in 8:14. Lots of encouragement for Jess from the Salford faithful. So Jess turns into the final 100 metres. 8:37.57. So Jess out in front, now in second is lane 4, Grace Taylor, Bolton Metro, and running third is Emily Wade. So Jess Carter turns her home, 9:15.10. Jess's entry time was 9:51.81. So we'll keep an eye on that. As we said, 9:51.81 was Jess Carter's entry time. With 25 metres to go, she's going to have to put her foot down to get underneath that time. Into the final 10 metres, could still go under her entry time here, could Jess Carter. Here we go, can she beat her entry time? Yes, she can! 9 minutes 50.30. Jess Carter, who's going to come in next? Looks like lane 4, Grace Taylor, the Bolton Metro. 10 minutes 2:06, and Megan Doherty of Leyland Barracudas, 10 minutes 2:73. Just wait for that final swimmer to finish off heat number 4. There we are. Well done, ladies. All confirmed. We move to heat number 5.
And in heat number 5 in lane 1, we've got Ebony Thorburn from Southport. Lane 2 is Cara Towell from the City of Salford. Lane 3 is Grace Robotham Keating from the City of Manchester Aquatics. Lane 4, Fiona Byrne from the City of Liverpool. Lane 5 is Lauren Denay from the Isle of Man. And lane 6 is Jenna Cross from Preston.
So the 200 metre turn, Fiona Byrne turned in 2:18.49, followed by Grace Robo from Keating. And running third is Lauren Dennett, sorry. Apologies there to Lauren. And so she's running third at this moment in time. So yeah, the 250 mark. Fiona Byrne still out in front, 2:53.98, followed by Grace Robo from Keating, 2:56.28. And Lauren Dennett is third, 3 minutes, 0.80, followed by Cara Torhill, 3:01.45, Jenna Cross, 3:04.09, and Evan Thorburn in 2:26.07. So just very quickly, one last good luck message. This one, good luck to Jack Benham, Tommy Ball and Andrew Clavis in the 100 metre breaststroke finals. That comes in from Prescott Swimming Club. Thank you for everyone who's sent messages in today. Please don't send in any more. We are just about to get ourselves prepared for the finals, which will be coming up after heat number 6. As we said, one final reminder for you all, warm-ups tomorrow, 9 AM, the gentlemen first, 9 till 9:30, then it's the ladies, 9:30 till 10 o'clock, race start time shortly after that, looking to finish 12:35. Again, I believe that there are a handful of tickets still available if you wanted to come and watch the swimming live here in Liverpool, but I would suggest you get those tickets in sharpish. As I said, there are not many left at all. So still Fiona Byrne out in front, 6:27.70, a very healthy lead for Fiona. In fact, it's just short of 12 seconds over next best Grace Robo from Keating. She turned 6:39.46, and running third now is Cara Torhill. She turned in 6:45.26. So Fiona now into her last 200 metres. She turns this time 7:03.54. And so still got Grace running second. She's just about to turn into her final 200. She turns in a time of 7:17.08. So Fiona put the foot down a little bit and extending her lead. Instead, it is still Cara Torhill running third, turning this time 7:22.45. Next time all the ladies make their way down, we'll hear the whistles indicating their last 100 metres of heat number 5. So into the final 100 metres, Fiona Byrne goes, 8:15.28, she turned. Still Grace running second. Grace turns 8:33 exactly. Followed by Cara Torhill. Then Lauren Dennett. Emily Forburn and Jenna Cross. So making her way home for the final time. Fiona Byrne, 8:50.91 was her turn time. Entry time of 9:29.60. So it's still got a chance of getting underneath that, but she really is going to have to put her foot down, as we said. So the City of Liverpool swimmer, Fiona Byrne, 9:29.60 was her entry time. She is going to better that. She's going to get a time, 9:25.65 from Fiona Byrne. Good swim from Fiona there. At the moment, it is Grace Robo from Keating, but come from nowhere is lane number 2 and Cara Torhill of the City of Salford. Grace Robo from Keating though is going to hold on at a time, 9:46.26. Cara Torhill, 9:46.91. Rounds up your 1, 2, 3. Lauren Dennett was next, 9:48.70. And our outside lane girls just coming in to finish there. Ebony Forburn, 10:01.33. And Jenna Cross, 10:01.79. That is confirmed. Okay, we move on to the last heat of the afternoon. This is heat number 6.
And in this last heat, in heat number 6, we've got lane 1, Rachel Hornby from Wigan Best. Lane 2 is Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best. In lane 3 is Amelie Bloxage from the City of Salford. Lane 4 is Lucy Parsons from Prescott. And in lane 5 from the City of Salford is Ella Bloxage. And lane 6 also from the City of Salford is Katie Lee.
All right, team managers and coaches, if we can now start to have the finalists, please, for the men's 100 metres breaststroke. Through to marshalling, thank you. So as we said in this one, youngest swimmer, Amelie Bloxage, at 14 years of age, entry time, also the fastest at 8:36.27. And the eldest swimmer here is Rachel Hornby of Wigan Best, entry time at 9:16.60. And it goes across to 9:20.13. We shall see how all these ladies do. But at the moment, It is Emily out in front. Went through her first 100 in 1:04. So he said, still Emily out in front. After that, I'm going to go at the moment with Rachel Hornby second. And then after that, I haven't got a clue, if I'm totally honest. It could be Lucy Parsons, it could be Ella Bloxage. It's a nice battle going on behind Emily. So at the 300 metre mark, 3:18.42 for Emily. Now running second, looks like Katie Lee over in lane 6, 3:25.74. Ella Bloxage running third at 3:26.42. Lucy Parsons not far behind, 3:26.49. Following her is Rachel Hornby and of course Olivia Sheehan. So at the halfway turn, Emily Bloxage, 4:25.13. Following in second is going to be Katie Lee at the turn, and then I would go with Olivia Sheehan running third. Although Ella Bloxage gets that turn actually, 1/10 in front of Olivia. So Emily this time, 5:31.60. Still running second is Katie Lee. And still, as I said, running third looks like Olivia Sheehan. So Emily this time turns at the 600 metre mark, 6:38.03. Still Katie Lee running second. And I believe, and I can see it is still Olivia Sheehan in third, although Ella Bloxage and Lucy Parsons not far behind. So there's the whistle for Emily, indicating she's into her final 100. 7:44.35 was her turn time. After that, Katie Lee still running second. Olivia Sheehan holding on to third, but still Ella Bloxage and Lucy Parsons are close. Well, off we go. Ella starts to the feet, as does Olivia Sheehan. Emily turning for home, 8:16.91. As I said, Emily, absolutely fantastic swim, but just behind her, as I said, Katie Lee running second. And the race of this one, as we said, between the three girls in lanes 2, 4 and 5. So Emily now making her way into the final 10 metres. As we said, round of applause for Emily. She comes in, touches the wall. Let's see, 8:40, 8:54, but back in the pool. Katie Lee is still second, but the lanes 2, 4 and 5 battling it out. I think Ella Bloxage might come through to take third here, although it is Katie Lee's holding on. Ella Bloxage coming through. Katie Lee, they were 9:13.60, and Ella Bloxage 9:14.94. Go, just wait for our final swim to come through. Once again, well done, ladies. Fantastic swimming.
We are going to move on to the finals of this afternoon. We are starting with the men's 100 metre breaststroke final, and then we are going to the women's 50 metre butterfly final. Can we make sure, team managers and coaches, that all the finalists are in marshalling, please, for the breaststroke? So can we make sure that all the breaststroke finalists are in marshalling, please? Or if they're not there, please can you send them urgently? Thank you. We are ready now to start with event 354, which is the men 10 and 11 years old 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists today. In lane 1, from Ramsbottom is Anthony Zuma. In lane 2, also from Ramsbottom, is Harrison Burgess. And in lane 3 from Everton is Eric Bowell. And also from Everton in lane 4 is William Stamper. In lane 5 from Prescott is Thomas Ball. And in lane 6 also from Prescott is Jack Benyon.
So off we go with the first final of the afternoon. In the heats, our fastest was Eric Barrow of Everton, 1:39.29. That goes all the way out to 1:49.97. However, middle of the pool, a lot more close. But at the minute, trying to take advantage and steam ahead is Everton's William Stamper. Although Eric has spotted that, his teammate. That's in the golden lanes. So they're your first two. After that, could be Harrison or it could be Thomas Ball. So Harrison turns third, but at the minute, William first, Eric second, Harrison third. So, as we said, Eric came in with a faster entry time, but William has taken the advantage here and is still out in front with 25 metres to go. At the moment, as we said, it is still William Stamper, Eric Bayo, and then running third is lane number 2, Harrison Burgess. Although trying his hardest to get back is Thomas Ball, the Prescott as well. But final 5 metres. Lane number 4, William Stamper, is going to take this one in a time of 1:36.78. Eric Bow next, 1:38.60. Touching the wall third is Harrison Burgess of Ramsbottom, 1:42.51. Of course, we'll just wait for all of them to be confirmed. There we go, we move on.
Moving on now to event 355, which is the men 12 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from the Isle of Man is Ed Pearson. In lane 2 from Blackpool Aquatics is Gabriel Barnett. In lane 3 from Bolton Metro is Ethan Blythe. In lane 4 from Southport is Logan Byrne. In lane 5 from Wigan Best is Michael Meadows-Dixon. And in lane 6 from Everton is Jacob Irving.
So off we go. Once again, in the heats, Ethan Blythe was our fastest, 1:29.10. Not far behind Logan Byrne, 1:29, a couple of 1:30s, and then we go out to 1:36 and 1:38. So on paper, this promises to be a little bit closer. We will see if that pans out. Once again, just like the previous heat, it is the Golden Lanes who lead the way. At the moment, Bolton Metro's Ethan Blythe is out in front. He touches 41.43. Followed, in fact, actually, they both turned the same time, Ethan Blythe and Logan Byrne. 41.43 for the both of them. Nothing separating them over the first 50. Ethan Blythe still out in front, but coming through very quickly is Gabriel Barnett of Blackpool Aquatics, and also still running second is Logan Byrne of Southport. As we said, it is still Bolton Metro's Ethan Blythe out in front. Still second is Logan Byrne. And running third is Gabriel Barnett. And that is how it's going to finish. Let's see what time Ethan Blythe registers. 1:27.56. Logan Byrne, 1:28.24. So Gabriel Barnett, 1:29.53. All the swimmers are in there, so we'll just wait for everything to be confirmed. There we are. Fantastic.
Moving on now to event 356, which is the men 13 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Southport is Callum Byrne. In lane 2 from Wigan Best is James Vaughan. In lane 3 from Bolton Metro is Leo Talbot. In lane 4 from Ramsbottom is Cormac Whiteley. In lane 5 from St Helens is Hayden Battle. And in lane 6 from Blackpool Aquatics is Aaron Nolte.
So again, in the heats, we had our fastest Leo Talbot, 1:19.63, then a couple of 1:21s, a 1:23, and then moving out to 1:28s and 1:29s. Let's say a shout out there to Hayden Battle in the heats, his goggles snapping. Still made sure he got himself in the final. Credit there to the St Helens swimmer. But as they make their way up through the first 15 metres, looks like it is Ramsbottom's Cormac Whiteley who is out in front. It is. After that, I would suggest it's lane 3, Leo Talbot. And just behind them is Hayden Battle and James Vaughan. St Helens against Wigan there. So as they're making their way back down the pool, still out in front, lane number 4, Cormac Whiteley of Ramsbottom. However, Leo Talbot coming back at him. After that, as we said, it is still the battle of Wigan and St Helens. James Vaughan and Hayden Battle still going at it for that third spot. Is there Leo Talbot pulling away now? I say Leo is going to be touching the wall first this time in a time of 1:17.45. Cormac Whiteley, 1:20.62. Who touches third? It's James Vaughan, 1:22.63. Again, just wait for all that to be confirmed. There it is. Well done to our 13-year-old lads. Fantastic.
Moving on now to event 357, which is the men's 14 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Burnley Bobcats is Ben Cook. In lane 2 from Wigan Best is Nathan Healy. In lane 3 from Crosby is William Irvine. And in lane 4 from the City of Manchester Aquatics is Albert Smith. In lane 5 from Crosby is Dylan Madigan. And in lane 6 from Clitheroe is Thomas Harris.
So, in the heats, all the boys went 1:17 or 1:18, so expect this to be very close. So as they make their way up the first 50, well, lanes 2, 3 and 4. Turning first, William Irvine. Running second, Nathan Healy. And running third is Albert Smith. All between a high of 35. In fact, the entire final went 35 to 36. Still anybody's this. Who wants it more? Who's got the desire? The noise picks up. These are the finals we want. At the moment, it's lane number 3, William Irvine. After that, I would guess Nathan Healy. Ben Cook coming strong in the outside as well. Nathan Healy starts to put his foot down. Still out in front is William Irvine. We're going to go to the touch. William Irvine will have it. 1:17.06. Thomas Harris, 1:17.24. Nathan Healy, 1:17.45. Fantastic.
Moving on now to event 358, which is the men 15 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Crosby, we've got Oscar Donnelly. In lane 2, also from Crosby, is Ethan Kelly. In lane 3 from Preston is Jonathan Waters. And in lane 4 from the City of Salford is Luke Aitken. In lane 5 from Oldham Aquatics is Oliver Parry. And in lane 6 from Garston is Thomas Wilde. And the results from event 353, the Women's Open 800 metre freestyle in the 12 years age group. First place was Olivia Knox from Wigan Best. In the 13 years age group, in third place from Leyland Barracudas was Elizabeth Adam. Second place from Blackpool Aquatics, Pollyanna Kershaw. And first place from Wigan Best was Georgia Howard. In the 14 years age group, in third place from the City of Salford was Jessica Corder. The second place was Lauren Dennett from the Isle of Man, and first place and winning the junior and the senior first place was Emily Bloxage.
So at the 50 metre turn, Jonathan Waters is out in front, 33.19, followed by Ethan Kelly and Luke Aitken. That's your 1, 2 and 3 at the turn. At the moment though, back at the pool, it is still Jonathan Waters out in front, Ethan Kelly coming through strongly in lane 2. And then a nice battle there as well in 4 and 5 with Luke Aitken and Oliver Parry. Them two coming through as well. 3 medals, 4 swimmers. Who's going to take it? Ethan Kelly coming through, followed by Jonathan Waters, and third's Luke Aitken. Let's see the times. Ethan Kelly, 1:10.73. Jonathan Waters, 1:11.36. Luke Aitken, 1:13.03.
Moving on now to event 359, which is men's 16 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Prescott is Andrew Clavis. Lane 2 from Preston is Thomas Ball. And in lane 3 from Stretford is Lewis Gilbert. In lane 4 from the City of Manchester Aquatics is King Sum. And in lane 5 from Liverpool Penguins is Max Harvey. And finishing lane 6 from Preston is Harvey Kinnear. The results from the 800 metre freestyle for the 15-year-old girls. Third place from Liverpool Penguins was Elizabeth Lyons. Second place from City of Manchester Aquatics was Grace Rubble from Keating. And in first place, and also becoming junior second and senior second place, was Katie Lee. And in the 16 years age group, third place is Isabel Brearley from Blackpool Aquatics. Second place, Cara Towell from the City of Salford. And Lucy Parsons from Prescott in first place and also winning junior third. And in the 17 years age group, Fiona Byrne from City of Liverpool third, Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best in second, and Ella Blocksage from the City of Salford coming in first and also senior third place.
So at the turn it is Lewis Gilbert who is out in front, running second Harvey Kinnear, and third King Sum of the City of Manchester Aquatics. Out in front, lane 3, Lewis Gilbert. After that though, very close. I would say Lewis Gilbert is running first, second looks like lane 5, Max Harvey, and third is possibly Thomas Ball or King Stum. As they come to the final 5 metres, no doubt who the winner is. Lane number 3, Lewis Gilbert, 1:11.22. Who's next? Max Harvey, 1:13.55. Thomas Ball, 1:13.77.
And moving on to event 360, which is the men's 17 years and over 100 metre breaststroke final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Ramsbottom is Owen Whiteley. In lane 2 from Blackpool Aquatics is Matthew Charlesworth. In lane 3 from the City of Salford is Luke Adams. In lane 4 from the City of Liverpool is Peter Thompson. In lane 5 from the City of Salford is Nathan Lockett. And in lane 6 from the Isle of Man is Alexander Turnbull.
More results for you this time from the men's 10 and 11 100 metre breaststroke final. In third place from Ramsbottom was Harrison Burgess. Second place from Everton was Eric Bayou. And your winner also from Everton was William Stamper. In the 12 years age group, in third place was Gabriel Barnett of Blackpool Aquatics. Second place from Southport was Logan Byrne. And the winner in that one from Bolton Metro was Ethan Blythe. In the 14 years age group, in third place from Wigan Best, Nathan Healy. Second place from Clitheroe is Thomas Harris. The winner of that one from Crosby, William Irvine. And in the 13 years age group, third place from Wigan Best was James Vaughan. Second place from Ramsbottom, Cormac Whiteley. And the winner from Bolton Metro, Leo Talbot. Okay, making the way back down the pool is lane number 3, Luke Adams out in front. After that, it looks like it's the Blackpool swimmer, Matthew Charlesworth and Peter Thompson of the City of Liverpool. It is Peter Thompson coming through quickly. Although still out in front is Luke Adams. I think Luke's going to hold on. Peter Thompson will be next and running third. Let's have a little look. Luke Adams, 1:08.49. Peter Thompson, 1:09.19. Matthew Charlesworth, 1:10.75. Let's just get all that confirmed. It is. We move on to the ladies.
Moving on now to event 361, which is the women 10 and 11 years old 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from the City of Salford is Olivia Koska. Lane 2 from Leyland Barracudas is Elsie Kay. In lane 3 from Bolton is Erica Wells. In lane 4 from Preston is Bethany Makwambere. In lane 5, also from Preston, is Ida Augustine. And in lane 6 from Bolton Metro is Esme Moore.
So in the heats, all the ladies went 36 and 37s with a very low 38. So absolutely anybody's. Best start goes to lane number 6, Esme Moore of Bolton Metro. And she's out in front through the first 25, although going very well is Bethany McWemby. I'd say it's Bethany out in front. In fact, I would go as far as saying lanes 4, 5 and 6 are 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Final 5 metres, Bethany still in front, but coming back is Erica Wells. Bethany McWemby, 34.77, Erica Wells, 35.26. And Ida Augustine, 35.69.
Moving on to event 362, which is the women 12 years 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Blackpool Aquatics is Grace Mackenzie. In lane 2 from Wigan Best is Camilla Holland. In lane 3 from Blackpool Aquatics is Olivia Ellis. And also from Blackpool Aquatics in lane 4 is Holly Warburton. In lane 5 from Clitheroe is Eva Turner. And in lane 6 from the City of Manchester Aquatics is Emily Rowe.
So off they go. This time, heat times 34 to 36. Early leaders in lanes 4 and 5. Holly Warburton and Eva Turner. Very popular on the social media, Eva. But it looks like it is Holly Warburton out in front. We'll have a little look as we change camera angle. It is Holly Warburton, followed by Olivia Ellis. And then it's going to be close for third. Let's look. Holly Warburton first, Olivia Ellis second, Camilla Holland touch the wall in third.
Event 363 is next, which is the women's 13 years 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from the City of Liverpool is Evelyn Flanagan. In lane 2 from Blackpool Aquatics is Sophie Dixon. In lane 3 from Southport is Evie Sampson. And in lane 4 from Stretford is Olivia Rowland. In lane 5 from Bury and Elton is Holly Baker. And in lane 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Elizabeth Adam.
So again in the heats, all the girls swam a 32 and a 33, cracking underwater here as it comes up, and she's out in front in lane number 4. Stretford's Olivia Rowland. Will that underwater work pay off for her as she makes her way into the final 15 metres? She is still out in front as Olivia Rowland, probably followed by Holly Baker of Bury and Elton. Let's look as we start to turn. There we go. It is going to be Olivia Rowland. Yeah, 31.62, followed by Sophie Dixon, 32.12. Holly Baker, 32.22. Olivia Rowland start there, absolutely fantastic. Probably big the difference.
Moving on to event 364, which is the women's 14 years 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Leyland Barracudas is Charlotte Middleton. In lane 2 from the City of Salford is Lucia Lesty. In lane 3 from Chorley Marlins is Olivia Edgar. In lane 4 from Wigan Best is Evie Cutter. In lane 5 from Preston is Honor Luckhurst. And in lane 6 from the City of Salford is Gabrielle McCulloch.
So off we go with the final. In the heats it was 30s to 32s. Great start by Olivia Edgar. She comes out the water first, followed by Evie Cutter, also Honor Luckhurst and Gabby McCulloch. Well, in a minute it is Olivia Edgar who's out in front. Evie Cutter, Honor Luckhurst and Gabby McCulloch as well. As we said, Olivia Edgar's still out in front. I don't think she's going to give this one up as it comes to the final 5 metres. Evie coming back at her, but I think Olivia Edgar will touch first. She does. Olivia Edgar 30.15, Evie Cutter 30.45, Lucia Lesty 31.40.
Moving on now to event 365, which is the women's 15 years 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Wigan Best is Lucy Vaughan. In lane 2 from Preston is Charlotte Collinson. In lane 3 from the City of Salford is Gracie Louise Potts. And also from the City of Salford in lane 4 is Grace Jackson. In lane 5 from Southport is Harriet Rawlings. And in lane 6 from Leyland Barracudas is Emily Wade.
So in the heats, our fastest Gracie Louise Potts, the only one underneath 30 seconds. Everyone else was 30 and 31. So off we go through the first 25 metres. Grace Jackson and Gracie Louise Potts leading the way. And also say Charlotte Collinson going very well at this point. Looking here, I think it's Gracie who's just out in front. Gracie Louise Potts is just out in front, but Grace Jackson not far behind. On the touch, Gracie Louise Potts 30.04. Grace Jackson 30.31 and Charlotte Collinson 30.82.
Moving on now to event 366, which is the women's 16 years 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Aquabears is Lauren Cussick. In lane 2 from Leyland Barracudas is Hannah Morris. In lane 3 from Bolton Metro is Lisa Bazagi. In lane 4 from Wigan Best is Caitlin Mailer. In lane 5 from Bootle is Grace Morley. And in lane 6 from the City of Salford is Brittany Makangu.
So again, in the heats, very close, all 29s and 30s, so it could be absolutely anybody's this. Up and out the water first was Lisa Bazagi, lane 3. At the moment, I would say it's Lisa Bazagi, then Caitlin Mailer, and then over the far side, Grace Morley and Brittany Makangu. Coming through to the final 10 metres. It looks like it is going to be Lisa Bazagi. After that, it could be anyone. Lisa Bazagi, second Caitlin Mailer, and third is Hannah Morris. That's your 1, 2, 3.
And the final of today. is event 367, which is the women's 17 years and over 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane 1 from Aqua Bears is Emily Latham. In lane 2 from Clitheroe is Martha Smith. In lane 3 from Preston is Ella Williams. In lane 4 from the City of Liverpool is Mia Burslem. In lane 5 from Wigan Best is Eve Horton. And also from Wigan Best in lane 6 is Francesca Brady.
So again, all the girls went 29s and 30s in the heats. Again, great underwater work this time from lane 3, Ella Williams. So it is Ella from Mia Burslem, and then probably Martha Smith at the moment is your 1, 2, 3 as they make their way into the final 15 metres. Let's have a little look. We're going to change the camera angles. Yeah, it is still Ella Williams, I think, on the touch. Ella Williams, Mia Burslem, Martha Smith, 1, 2, 3.
And as we finish this afternoon, just a big thank you to all the officials and volunteers again who have made this weekend possible. Give them a big round of applause. And I'm just going to go through the final results of all these finals that we've just had. So event 358, which was the men's 15 years 100 metre breaststroke. In third place was Luke Aitken from the City of Salford. In second place from Preston was Jonathan Waters, who also became junior third. And in first place from Crosby was Ethan Kelly, who also became junior first and senior third. In the 16 years age group for the breaststroke, in third place was Thomas Ball from Preston. In second place was Max Harvey from the Liverpool Penguins. And in first place, and also becoming junior second place, was Lewis Gilbert from Stretford. And in the 17 years and over, in third place, Matthew